Huh. There's a new Star Wars trilogy in the works. Oh! Avatar 3 is coming out next year. Cool. A new actor was announced for the next FNAF movie? Hello, Internet. Welcome to Dave Theory. Or something. Whatever will get the game theory fans here. By the way, to those people, hey, I'm Dave. I'm a game developer and content creator. Anyways, Five Nights at Freddy's. We all know it, and we all have a complicated relationship with it. Well, I'm the couples therapist ready to mend this relationship with lore. I'm gonna talk about lore. I solved the movies. So, it's been just over a year since the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie released in theaters. And honestly, I don't think we've gotten anywhere with the story yet. Well, I'm here to change that. Go eat your heart out, Matt Pat. There's a new theorist in town. Okay, so I should probably explain what I'm talking about. Recently, new actors for the next FNAF movie have been revealed. One of them being Teo Briones, who has been in shows like Chucky. One thing that people were quick to point out were similarities to Garrett, Mike's younger brother. Both of them have very similar hair colors, eye colors, and skin tones. These similarities, along with the ages of the two actors, leads me to believe that Briones' character could be a future version of Garrett, and that the movies could be leading to something none of us expected.
Wait a minute, but isn't Garrett dead?
That's what I thought, before I looked deeper into this idea. With the writing for the first movie, there were clear inspirations from other pieces of FNAF, and I don't just mean it's based on the games. Let's rewind to 2015, when the first Five Nights at Freddy's book was released. The Silver Eyes was a novel following Charlie Emily, who was the daughter of the co-founder of Freddy's, Henry. In the book, she investigates the abandoned Freddy's location, only to be attacked by William Afton. Afton, after being spring-locked by Charlie, is dragged away by the animatron... Wait a minute. There! William's being dragged away by the animatronics after a springlock failure. The movie takes this scene directly from the first book. So, what else did it take? Well, believe it or not, more of the movie's ending was taken from the novel trilogy. In the fourth closet, one of the protagonists, Carlton, speaks with the souls of the murdered children. Similar to the movies, the children believe Afton to be a friend, due to a crown drawing. Carlton shows the children a new drawing depicting Afton as the monster that he is, similar to Abby in the movie, resulting in the animatronics turning against him and attacking him. But why am I saying this? It's not unusual for movies to take inspiration from other adaptations, but the climax of the first movie directly copies the climax of 2 of the 3 novels. But what about the second novel, The Twisted Ones? From what I can gather, the first movie doesn't take anything from this book. But what about the second movie? With the idea of Teo Briones playing an older version of Garrett, I had many questions going through my head about how this could be possible. However, the novel gives a possible answer to this. Throughout the first and second novel, we're told that Charlie had a brother named Sammy, who was kidnapped and killed by William Afton. However, in the Twisted Ones, we're told that this isn't true. Afton never kidnapped Sammy, but rather Charlie. This got me thinking. What if Garrett isn't who really got kidnapped, but rather Mike? Of course, that doesn't make any sense. We see Mike in the movie alive and well. However, the fourth closet gives an explanation. It's revealed that Charlie had been a robot throughout the entire novel trilogy, created by Henry in his morning. With this, we can make a connection to the first movie with the constant reminder of a brother's kidnapping. It's not too far-fetched to believe that this could be a parallel to the books. To add on to that, this would explain how Mike could be in the movie while also being dead. He's a robot. Okay, I can hear the riots already. Quiet down! So the version of Mike in the first movie is a robot recreation of him after his death. But who created him? Well, none other than his own father, just like with Charlie. While there's not too much evidence on Mike's father being skilled in robotics, it's clear that one of his parents have a connection to Freddy's, considering Afton murdered Mike away from any restaurant. It would make sense for Mike's father to be the movie's version of Henry, and the Silver Eyes supports this idea. In a conversation with her friend, Charlie mentions the death of her father. She explains how Henry had killed himself using an animatronic endoskeleton that he had. Mike, who we have explained to be the movie's version of Charlie, explains the situation with his parents, about how his mom died and how his dad couldn't handle it anymore. He doesn't say his father left, and the words used are vague. It seems implied that Mike and Abby's father killed himself, similar to Henry in the novels. However, they know that revealing he killed himself would practically confirm that he's Henry. On a little side note, FNAF World also has a version of Henry killing himself with a robot that he had made. I guess it's just a necessity. So that's it. I've solved the FNAF movie! Mike's a robot, his dad's Henry, and Garrett is alive and well. Nothing could ruin this.
This is perfect. First I killed your brother. Now I kill you. Symmetry, my friend.
Yeah. So that kind of breaks his theory. Or does it? Throughout the movie, Vanessa purposely keeps Mike in the dark on a lot of the past of Freddy's, following her father's request. So, what if William is lying to Mike to keep him focused on his brother and to prevent him from uncovering more of the truth? But you might be asking, why would he do that if he plans on killing Mike? Well, we know Afton to be a brilliant man who does tend to have backup plans if things go poorly for himself. Afton is lying to Mike in case he fails to kill him. This could also explain Afton's eagerness to kill Michael. It's not to finish off the family, but rather to finish the job that Mike's father had undone. And with that, the loose ends are wrapped up. Will Mike turn out to be a robot? And are the movies loose adaptations of the novel trilogy? I can't say for sure, but I believe that this theory could be correct, but maybe a little controversial as well. Though Scott mentioned that the movies were almost film adaptations for the novels, it's possible that some of those ideas carried over into the script we had for the movie today. We'll just have to wait until the next movie releases to find out. And hopefully, I'm not completely wrong. But of course, that's just a theory. Yeah! Forget it, I'm not Matthew. See ya! Now that's what I call... awful. Whose idea was this?